Good evening, picture this, the first day of freedom after 13 long years behind cold. Iron bars, Jacob Lee steps out of the prison gates just as sun climbs above the horizon. He draws a deep breath of fresh air and feels it fill his lungs. Clean, unchained air, a kind he hardly dared to dream about in his cell. He walks down the empty road, suitcase in hand, watching birds dart between telephone wires. Every step feels lighter than the last. He passes a sign that reads, "Welcome to Greenvale." And for a moment, he believes he can start again. Surely be free. A silver pickup truck slows beside him. The driver, a tall man with a kind smile, and asks if he needs a ride. Jacob hesitates. Freedom, he reminds himself, means choices, but he nods and opens the door. The inside of the truck smells like coffee and pine. The driver says his name is Harry and offers Jacob a warm cup. They talk as they drive. Harry asks where Jacob is headed. Jacob says he has nowhere but forward. Harry nods and glances at the rear view mirror. His eyes linger on Jacob's reflection too long. The road stretches out, bordered by dark wood. Jacob can't shake a creeping unease, but every time he tries to speak, Harry cuts him off with a quick question about his favorite food, his family, his dreams. Jacob finds comfort in talking. In proving he's just an ordinary man. Suddenly, the truck slows to a stop. Up ahead, the road disappears into thick fog. Harry turns down the radio. The song haunts the cabin with soft piano note. "And talk about almost there," Harry says, but his voice echoes strangely. Jacob steps out to stretch his legs. The fog swirls around him, and he realizes he can't see the truck anymore. No headlights, no engine hum, nothing. "Harry?" Jacob calls. His voice sounds small, swallowed by the mist. He turns and sees footprints leading into the forest. Cold seeps into his bones. He follows them, reluctant but drawn by a need to know. The trees close in. Shadows shift. Jacob's heart pounds as he reaches a clearing lit by pale moonlight. In the center lies an open grate, fresh earth, piled high. Jacob stumbles back. The ground quivers. From inside the grate, a pale hand breaks the soil. He watches in horror as a figure drags itself up, face dripping with dirt. It's him, Jacob's own body. Gaunt and hollow-eyed, reaching. Jacob's knees buckle. A voice crackles from the trees. "You wanted freedom, didn't you?" Harry steps out. His smile has vanished. His eyes glow. Jacob stammers. What is this?" Harry folds his arms. The sentence never ended. "You only swap cells."
Welcome back to Greenvale Prison.
A cold wind whips through the clearing. Jacob stumbles, grabs him by the arm, and pulls him toward the open grave. He tries to scream, but the fog swallows his voice. He is forced down, the soft earth welcoming him home. The last thing he feels is a lock clicking shut. And then he's alone in the darkness once more. Behind the door with no handle, never truly free.